Today we are going to talk about the modes of data collection. Basically, we are going to talk about the primary modes of data collection, starting with the first mode, your first method, that is a direct personal investigation. Under this method, investigator collects the data by having direct contact with the informant and conduct on-the-spot inquiry. Investigator is a person who collects the information. ठीक है, an informant is a person who will provide the information related to the inquiry. Okay, so in this method the investigator have a face-to-face relationship with the informant, and on the spot he inquiries about he done an inquiry and collect the information from informant. Okay, what are the merits of this method? The first merit is originality. The data collected is original in character. Okay, the first merit is that data collected in this method is original. Accurate and reliable, both if we use both in same, that accurate and reliable. The method facilitate the collection of this method facilitate direct personal investigation, facilitate that the data collected is authentic and reliable. The first big why it is authentic and reliable, because it is collected by the investigator himself. And fourth is economical, and this method is economical in the sense the field of investigation is limited. That is why it is economical. And what is the demerit? Difficulty to cover the wide area. This method is not applicable in the area of investigation when the area of investigation is large. Okay, this method is costly. This method is very costly or expensive or time consuming also when the field of investigation is large. And personal biases, this method include a personal biases. Okay, it's include the personal influence. Okay, suitability, direct personal investigation is suitable when the area of investigation is limited, and when the nature of inquiry is confidential, when you have to do the inquiry and when you have to do the inquiry and in which you have to keep the information confidential. Okay, when maximum degrees of accuracy is needed, when in investigation the maximum degree of accuracy is needed, accuracy 100% correct data is needed, then we use this method. And when detailed information has to be collected, when we need to require a detailed information about the informant, then we use this type of data. This type of method. Next method is indirect oral investigation. In this method, investigator approach the third party. In this method, the investigator go to the third party who are in possession of giving information about the subject of inquiry. Okay? In this method, the investigator include the third person who is in positions to post the information about the informant, informant. Okay, what are the merits? Merit is wide coverage. The indirect oral investigation, the area of this method is used when the area of investigation is large, and this method is less expensive, and this is a very simple method and free from biases. This method does not include any personal biases as the information is collected from the person who are well aware of the situations. Okay, what are the demerit? Less accurate. The data collected by indirect oral investigation may not be 100% correct. Okay, next demerit is a doubtful conclusion. The data collected by this method may draw a doubtful conclusion. Biased. The data may also have influenced by the personal influences of the investigator, so the data may be biased. what are the suitability, what suitability of this suitability suitability. Indirect oral investigation is suitable when the area of investigation is very large. Okay, the next is when the secret information about the information has to be gathered. When secret information you have to gather, then you use this type of method. ठीक है. A third method is information through the local sources or correspondent. In this method, the investigator appoints a local person at a different places. ठीक है. इस method में क्या कर investigator एक local person को appoint करता है different places पे. They collect information in their own way, and the local person collect the information in their own ways and furnish the same into the investigation. और ये जिस तरह से collect करते हैं उसी तरह से investigator को submit कर देते हैं. What are the merits? The merit are the wide coverage. This method is used when the area of investigation is wide and economical, and it is economical in the sense of time consume. It is less expensive. ठीक है, in the terms of time, money. Continuity. When this method is specially used when you require the regular and continuous information. ठीक है, this method is basically used by the journalist. Demerit, lack of uniformity. The information collected by this method or information collected by the different person at different places in different places are basically different. Time consuming. It is a time consuming method. Lack of accuracy. In this method the data is not reliable as well as accurate. ठीक है. Suitability. What is the suitability? When regular and continuous information is required. ठीक है, जब आपको regular और continuous basis information is required, then you use this type of data. This type of method, area of investigation is large, then you use this type of data. When high degree of accuracy is not treated, then also you use this type of